Hi, I'm Lisa Thompson, and I am going to be teaching first grade. Um, this lesson, I'm planning on teaching them the ow sound and the difference between OU and OW. I think kids learning phonemic awareness is really important because it teaches them, one, how to read and write. Two, it teaches them uh, how to pronunciate things correctly. And that's important because you need to know how to pronunciate things while having a conversation so people could understand you. And three, it helps them increase their vocabulary more, which people need nowadays. I'm for the first day, I'm planning on having them watch a video of the difference between OU and OW. And this way, hopefully, they'll learn that the English language is sometimes spelled completely different, yet pronounced the same way. At the end of the video, I'm going to ask, does anyone know any other words that have the ow sound? And little Billy might say, cow. So I'll write that real big on the whiteboard. And little Sally might say, ouch. So I'll write that on the whiteboard. And a few more words, and I'll point out, cow has OW, and ouch have OU. And this way they'll learn by visual, and they'll be able to see that it's spelled differently. The next day, I'm planning on taking them, if it's a nice enough day, to the football field or the track field and anywhere that they could run around. And I'll announce words like cow. If you think that cow is spelled OW, run to the left side of the field. And if you think cow is spelled OU, skip to the right side of the field. I'll give them a few moments to decide and run to the side of the field. And then I'll say, okay, if you think cow is OW, then you are correct. I'll use words like out, ow, cow, bow, owl, meow, pout, ouch, shout, and loud. Words that are like they could visualize, so they'll be able to know what word I'm talking about. This way, I'm hoping like the kids would use their energy and be able to kinetically learn the word. For this lesson, I don't need much. I'm just going to need the video that I'm going to show them. I'm going to need a chalkboard, a little yard for them to run in, a loud voice, and hopefully a very energetic crowd of students. I'm hoping that this lesson would be face-to-face because there's not much I can do to make them do the lesson on video, which most teachers nowadays have problems with. But if it's remote, I'm planning on having them like do, or at least like jump up and down if it's OW and spin around in a circle if it's OU, because they can't really run around inside the house. And if it's in-person lesson, I'm going to have them run around in a yard. At the end, the next day, at the end of my lesson, I'm going to ask them questions like, do you guys remember what we learned yesterday? Yes, the ow sound. Do you remember the different ways to spell ow? Yes, OW and OU. Do you guys remember some words that have OW? Yes, cow, now, bow. Do you guys remember words that have OU? Yes, ouch, couch, loud. Good job. And then I'll move on to my next lesson, which would probably be the oi and how it's spelled OU, OW. how it's spelled OY or OI.